Hello there everyone, welcome to War Thunder, and today we'll be checking out 25 things you may or may not know about the game. Have you ever wanted to have a stabilizer on a tank that doesn't have one? Well, if you press E on your keyboard once, it'll put you in first gear on your tank. And look at how smooth our gun is. It's basically we have a stabilizer. And this is very helpful for getting the first shot in. And if you want to take it out, just press W. And then you can also do the same for reverse by pressing Q. Now, depending on how fast your vehicle can go, it should be about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And keep in mind, this only works on flat terrain. So, if you're up out doing that on this hill, it really won't work. Only on flat terrain like this. Have you ever driven an armored car and you wanted to turn a little bit, but instead it does this? Well, if you go into controls and type in driver assist mode, select a key binding for that. Now if we want to turn right just a little bit, it won't spin us out. Same thing goes if you want to go left. Do that too. Another thing you can also do is aim where you want to go. But keep in mind, if you do aim too drastically, it will turn like you don't have it. Another cool key binding, which can be very helpful for sim battles, is driver camera. You get this really cool viewport thing. The views on trucks will be different though, and you get more view range. Or you can turn farther. Have you ever wanted to take a vehicle out of your lineup without replacing it? Well, if you right click and then go to change vehicle, hit send holiday. Done. On the test flight tab for aircraft, on the bottom left there's a button called mission editor, where you can fly against certain maps with certain vehicles. You can also apply what you'd like to do, head-to-head combat, bombers. And you can also choose what enemies you want to fight against. Keep in mind though, it is not available for all aircraft. This is mainly for upper tier ones. And also you're flying against AI, so they're not very good. It's actually kind of easy. But if you have watched my other videos, this is one of the ways to make my cinematics. War Thunder has infantry, and they're AI programmed. They're typically found in user missions or on the test flight map for American aircraft at lower tier. And if you run them over, nothing happens. Alright, there'll be 2 facts in this one. Number 1, for some weird reason, on certain tanks, the Hall machine guns work. See that? On other tanks on like the Sherman, the Panther, they don't work. I don't know why. Maybe because this doesn't have a machine gun next to its gun, because most tanks are typically like that. Next tip is if you press Y on your keyboard, go to 2, and hit select machine gun, you will only fire your machine gun, which can be very helpful for anti-air. On top tier maps in AirRB, if you fly just low enough, like just above the ground, you can fly over the enemy's airfield and kill the people that think it's a safe place. Guided air-to-ground missiles with tracking can shoot down other aircraft, although not very practical. If you are pretty close and you're out of air-to-air missiles, this can be very, very useful. Support the channel by liking and subscribing. Also check my sticker shop down below. Thank you. You can change the look of your game by going to Options, Post FX Settings. And there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do here. You can have high contrast, you can have fall colors, you can even play in black and white. My personal favorite though is desaturated. Gives the game a really dark look. Look really like a war movie, like what's that one? Save It Private Ryan. It looks a lot like that. There's a steam train on the Russian air test flight map. The Mi-24 has a mini cockpit fan inside of it. It's also one of the only helicopters to carry bombs. The C-47 Skytrain exists in War Thunder. To my knowledge, this is the only transport-only aircraft. And if you look in the back, there's a door open where paratroopers can jump out. Although very difficult, if you take off with your drag chute, it will not fall off. You're able to fly around. Very difficult though. The anti-air on the American Jet Test Force map aims at you. It'd be kind of difficult because I don't have free cam, but if you look up there, it's moving. It's following me. To my knowledge though, it only does it on this map. I'm not sure why though. In the cockpit of planes, it will display the current real life time in real life. And as each minute goes by, it will be synchronized. Pontoons have damage models on float planes, and you can knock them off. I knocked down my propeller, but I don't have pontoons anymore. And there was some fuel in that pontoon, so I'm losing fuel too. For whatever reason, if you wanted to, you can take the pontoons off of the Kachi. The BI has the smallest fuel tank in the game, with a 1-minute fuel capacity. War Thunder Live is an official Gaijin website where you can download camouflages, custom sites, custom missions, so this is what user missions are, locations, this is also like user missions, but you can use them in custom battles, or they could be a custom hangar. There's also models, so like this, you could be a Volkswagen, or in this, you could be the E-25. There's an anime helicopter in War Thunder in the Japanese tech tree. This is actually real. Yes, this is real. NSW warning. Body pillows exist in War Thunder. Sweden has a helicopter that can land in the water. Alright, that was 25 things you didn't know about War Thunder. Comment down below your favorite, or comment one below that I missed. Also, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my sticker shop down below. I have a Tiger 1 sticker, a Sherman sticker, and a Panzer 1C sticker to start. Thank you, and have a good day.